This rolling like my trophy. Younger than them. When they needed motivation, what you do? I gave them hope. When my nigga needed money, what you do? I gave them dope. Every time we went to war, we gave them smoke. Fees was coming and that was broke. In no situation, gave them soap. That's what God, we gave them hope.
What up, guys? You know who it is. Train to Gain. So this is, I'm just right here doing a little recap of week 2. I've been kind of busy, wasn't able to do different videos, so I kind of put all of the weekly highlights in one video just to showcase how the week went. All in all, like I said, I had another successful week of this prep for my competition that's coming up in another 6 weeks. And like I say, I built up a lot of endurance in my lifts. I'm getting like the first 2 weeks basically hypertrophy style of training. I had a couple heavy lifts in there, some, but the majority of the time was like a lot of reps. Building that muscle endurance, just getting that strength up. Basically, yeah, like I said, basically just getting my strength up, getting me used to the volume and frequency of each lift. Then I was bench pressing 3 times a week, squatting twice a week, and deadlifting once a week. And like I said, I done got used to the volume a little bit. This gets coming slowly but surely. What else I can talk about? I want to talk about my diet. Diet is going well. Currently sitting under 210 right now, like roughly 209.8 to be exact, if you want to be technical. So that's going well. There's nothing special about my diet, trust me guys. No special pills or anything. Just being consistent with my food that I'm eating. I keep my the food's pretty simple. Y'all seen those videos, so it's nothing changing. What else? A Pearl update. Still working on the design for the shirt. It's almost complete. Still going going back and forth with the guy. With my suppliers to get the shirt done completely. Make sure everything. I want everything perfect for everybody. When they get the shirts, everybody be happy and satisfied. I always want to satisfy my people. And also, I think I want to talk about in this video is, do you need to get a powerlifting coach to become a better powerlifter? In my opinion, because I'm saying this because now I actually have a powerlifting coach. This is my first one that's doing my program for my competition, and I was kind of skeptical at one point about getting a coach. I was like, coach is probably, it's not that important. But now that I have one for myself, I will say having a powerlifting coach makes a big difference. Having someone else looking at your videos and your form and different aspects of all your lifts, it's good to have another opinion, and someone that has more knowledge about the sport than you do. It's good to have them to lead you in the right direction, because sometimes we get stuck in this one thing and think that's going to work. I know I always preach consistency, but sometimes you need a little switching up in your in your training or in your preparation and observation of different things to get better. So right now I have a powerlifting coach, and I can say it's making a big difference, because I'm not, when I go to train, I don't have to kind of figure out but like going to, not, or I can say guessing what type of workout I'm gonna do that day, or like how many my rep ranges, my different numbers like that. Yes, I did the Shago program, but that's like I said before, it was a template style program. That's something everybody follows. It doesn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Divide itself for different, particular lifters. It was just one. You just put your numbers in, and they gave you that percentage that you work off of. But having a powerlifting coach, they can tell you, oh, you should do this more. You need to cut back on this, but add this more in. And they always available. whenever you need them, that you can just shoot them a message if they're available at all times. They'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, so I can say powerlifting coach makes a big difference. I can see that because yes, I'm a strong guy, but like there's nothing wrong with getting help, getting guidance. Getting guidance is very key, in trying to be successful. Don't be I know everybody want to be leaders and start up things, but don't be afraid to be a follower. If you make sure what you're following is taking you in the right direction of that goal that you want to have in life. So like I said, getting a coach. Now you can have even a life coach. You got sports coach, you got your football coaches, basketball, baseball, all those sports has a coach. So I can say in powerlifting, which is a sport as well, so why not get a coach? But I'm not saying you should go get a coach, but if you're new to powerlifting, I say there's a bunch of programs out there that you should try those out first. Then once you run through those programs a couple times and you see some results, but you want to enhance the results that you already have to the next level, I say you should get a high level coach. There's a bunch of coaches out there. There's a bunch of coaches out there that saying they're these top elite coaches when they're really not elite coaches. They did one powerlifting meet, now they're a coach. No, you need to get somebody that has a good amount of competition on their belt. Very knowledgeable. There are certified powerlifting coaches that took classes, studied different programs, different formats and lifters, and has a good amount of experience under their belt. So like I said, guys, if you need a coach, get one. But you still, like I said, if you're a beginner, enjoy the beginner games and those beginner programs. They're not gonna steer you wrong. So with that being said, be consistent, keep working hard, be nice to one another, and always train to gain.